Growth Club journey for individuals that started with us from almost 17 months ago. I want to congratulate every single one of you because last year was one of the best years you could have had in the financial year with Growth Club. So we did over 160% last year for our members, for our clients. But let me tell you something, man, Vic, this is something Victor always says, that last year was just a warm-up. The real deal starts in 2025 because we are getting started in 2025 with the kind of things that we have going on right now within our trading systems. We are super excited for every single one of you. 2025 is going to be a year of luxury, abundance, and freedom. With that being said, are we, Victor, are we waiting for some other people to jump in, or are we just
No, I
going?
think we can just get started, brother. I think we're about over 70 people on the call, so we can get started.
Perfect. Guys, thank you so much once again for being here. My name is Cameron Abbasi. You'll get to know a bit more about me in the slides that are yet to come. Let's jump straight into the business overview presentation. Before we begin, if you guys have any questions, feel free to write those questions in the chat box. And after the business overview presentation, we'll go through those questions one by one. So let's begin. Growth Club is all about luxury, abundance, and freedom. A bit about Growth Club. Growth Club is a community dedicated to creating consistent cash flow through passive income strategies by leveraging various financial tools and opportunities. What do we offer? Growth Club has a simple motto where we want to help you grow your funds, help you grow your money without having to hand it to someone else, with you having full control of your funds, without needing any technical skills or work required from your end. Let us introduce you to the team of Growth Club. We have the first gentleman here, Victor Lewis, who's a co-founder of Growth Club with over a decade of experience in the financial market, with a track record of generating multiple seven-figure revenues in direct sales market. He is the brains of this business and someone that works tirelessly day in, day out to help you all succeed. And then you have myself, Cameron Abbasi. I'm the second co-founder. I've been in the direct sales industry from the last 14 years, and I built multiple successful businesses with a collective turnover of over $100 million in the last 13 years in that industry. Before we begin and before we talk about the official material, let us go through a quick disclaimer. All financial opportunities carry risks. It is essential to conduct your own research, financial decision. The value of your amount may fluctuate, and past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Elevate Wealth and Growth Club while it's not a get rich quick scheme, and every single business inherits risks, and that's what you should know, that if you depending upon the risk appetite that you have, you should choose the trading strategy accordingly. Make sure to take a screenshot of this disclaimer and go through it in your own time, basically. Let's move forward. Now that we have done the disclaimer and we've introduced you to the team of Growth Club, let's jump straight into the benefits of Growth Club. The first benefit is Elevate Wealth, which is our first auto trading system. Welcome to Elevate Wealth. Why should people use Elevate Wealth, or why people are attracted to Elevate Wealth? Number one, in the last 5 to 10 years, there's been so many frauds in the marketplace, which has created a lot of scarcity in the marketplace. I would say 9 out of 10 companies that have come in the trading space were actually scams. Only 10% of companies were actually legitimate companies. But the problem with those 10% companies was they had very unfriendly clauses and lack of control. So what's the solution to these problems? Very simple. Solution is Elevate Wealth by Growthclub because it's a comprehensive platform that gives you access to a service which puts you in complete control over your money while helping you generate realistic yet significant profits consistently without any skills required. So you control your funds and our system does all the work for you. How does it work? You create an account with an FCA regulated broker. You deposit funds in your own broker account. It's fully passive and our trading has a verifiable history from a third-party auditing platform. What's most exciting for our members to notice is we as Growthclub have no access to your funds because you deposit fund in your own FCA regulated broker account. We simply connect our Elevate Wealth trading system with your broker, which does all the trading for you. Now in Elevate Wealth, we have two different trading systems, Elevate Wealth 1.0 and Elevate Wealth 2.0. One pair focuses trading on crypto and the other strategy focuses on trading Forex as well as gold. Both strategies, now Growthclub and their trading team decides which strategy will suit what strategy suits what market conditions. And then we will keep changing those strategies depending upon the market conditions. You can see in front of your screen that there's results varying from 3-4% a month all the way up to 42% a month from both these strategies. In last 17 months, we made profits in 16 months. We had 16 profitable months and we had one losing month. Anyone that understands trading, they will know that you cannot have 100% success ratio. In fact, in any business, you'll have losing days, losing weeks, losing months, and we had that in Elevate Wealth as well. The beauty is with this system that your risk is capped. The maximum risk that anyone that starts with Elevate Wealth is 30% of the equity, which means whether you start with $1,000 or $100,000 or $1 million, it doesn't matter. Your risk is capped to 30%. Whereas your profit potential is unlimited. Like I always give an example of last year, if you were to start with Growthclub last year and you were to use Elevate Wealth from January 1st to 31st of December, your risk was just 30%. So let's take an example of 3 individuals. Individual 1 started with $1,000. By December 31st, their 1,000 would have become around 2,600. Individual 2 started with 10,000. By December 31st, their 10,000 had become 26,000. And individual number 3 started with 100,000. From January 1st till 31st of December, their 100,000 became $260,000. So you can see the risk is capped to just 30%, whereas profit potential is unlimited with Elevate Wealth trading system. Moving forward, so that's the first system. Now the second benefit is funded program. This is very important for you to notice that with funded program is fully sponsored by Growthclub and our partnered funding company, and is on Growthclub's discretion. Growthclub gets to decide who they want to give funding to and who they want to decline funding to. What are the criteria? We'll cover that at the end of this call. But there's limited slots available for the funded program. Funded program is a system where without any additional cost, without having to pay a single penny extra, you can leverage a funding company's money to make profits from with zero risk liability from their principal amount, which means you as a member have zero risk. So if we are to lose their money, you don't pay a single penny towards them. The funding company bears the losses. But if we are to make profits for them, you get a share of that profit and acquire a hefty share as well. Now there are 6 different stages of funded program. It starts from stage 1, where you get $5,000 in funding. You get to stage 1 as soon as we have placed 20 unique trades in your account. On the first stage, they just want to see the skill sets. So there is no profit share on the first stage. Your profit share starts from the second stage, where they give you a funding of 10,000 to 20,000. You can leverage a funding of anything from 10,000 to 20,000. You can get to second stage after you've been in stage one for 30 days. Similarly, from here on, you get the profit share of any profit that's made from the funded account, alongside whatever profit you're already making with your own principal amount. Stage 3 is $50,000 to $100,000 in funding. Stage 4 is $200,000 in funding. Stage 5 is $500,000 in funding. And stage 6 is the ultimate, $1 million in funding. Bear in mind, you don't get to have this funding amount. You can't get to withdraw this amount, but you can withdraw the profit that we make with this amount. And that profit becomes like those numbers that you can make with this kind of funding is significant. You can make significant amount of money. Now, which stage can you qualify to, and how do you qualify to that stage? It will be determined by the deposits that you've done in your personal broker account. So let's assume if you had $1,000 to $2,000 in your broker account, you can qualify for up to stage 2, which is 10K to 20K funding. So you will be making profits. You'll be benefiting from the trading on that 1K to 2K that you deposited. But on top of that, you'll also be able to benefit from that $10,000 to $20,000 funding that we help you get for free. Similarly, if you have $5,000 to $10,000 deposited in your broker account, you can benefit from stage 3. You can get to stage 3 where you get anything from $50,000 to $100,000 in funding. And if you have $50,000 and above in your trading account, then you can benefit a funding of up to $1 million. Which means if you just imagine it takes you 1 year to get to $1 million in funding. With $1 million in funding, if you're making 10% of that, that's $100,000 a month. And let's say you take your share of 50%, that's $50,000 a month is what you're making. So that's the kind of potential that this has, the funded program. Now, of course, some of you might say, how do I get more funding if I don't have 10K or 20K or 50K to deposit in the trading account, but I still want to have 200K in funding, $500,000 in funding, or $1 million in funding? You can get those benefits with as little as $2,000 to $4,000 in your broker account, as long as you become a Growthclub affiliate. So when you become a Growthclub affiliate, with just $2,000, you can get up to $50,000 in funding. And with just $4,000 in your broker account, you can get up to $1 million in funding. By the way, this $2,000 and $4,000 that you deposit in your broker account, you can withdraw this anytime. That's your money. That's in your own regulated broker account. You have full control. You can withdraw this anytime. Minimum of 5 personally enrolled members qualify you for affiliate benefit, basically. With that being said, that's the second benefit. I'll show you some of the examples of funded program. So like you see this individual here, this particular lady started with $4,000, and you can see her trading account, and she's got $100,000 in funding. So she's making profits from her $4,000 trading account, but she's also benefiting, leveraging from the $100,000 that funding company has given her, and she's made about $1,467.87. You can see her profits for June, July, and August that she made from the funded account. Bear in mind, her deposit is just $4,000, but she's already made almost $10,000 in 3 of these months from the funded account alone. Plus the money that she's making from around $4,000 is completely, is like on top of this, is separate. Whatever profit that you make from the funded program, in fact, I should say, whatever profit that we make you on the funded program, you get that profit sent over to your broker account on the first of the following month. As you can see, the first of the following month, she received $1,390. You can see all your trades running in your account. Now, how does Growthclub make money? The way, and this is the beauty of Growthclub, and this is what separates Growthclub from other business opportunities in this space out there in the marketplace. Growthclub will make money if we help you make money. So whatever profit that you are to make from that profit, whatever profit you're going to make from your own amount, from your own deposit, you get to keep 65% of the profit, and the remaining 35% profit is what you send to Growth Club at the end of each month. So this is the beauty. We as Growth Club don't even take our profit share from you. You have to withdraw it yourself and send us our profit share, which is called performance fee. So 65% of the profit at the end of each month goes to the clients, and 35% you have to withdraw and send to Growth Club. Performance fee that you send us is shared between our trading team and our Growth Club affiliates. Moving forward, any profit that you make, we make you on your funded program. You keep 50% of the profit, and the remaining 50% you send to Growth Club. And from there, Growth Club, again, performance fee from the funded program is also shared with our trading team that's making this magic happen, that's doing all the trade, all the hard work, as well as affiliates, which is you, all of you guys. Because if you go and introduce members to Growth Club, you benefit from their trading profits every single month religiously. With that being said, let's move on to benefit number 3. This is something it took us like 6 to 7 months in making. I would say it took us almost 9 months in making and 6 months of us testing this with real funds. And here is the end product, which is really blowing people's mind. This has been the most demanded product by our community in last quarter of 2024. Every single call that we did, every single member that's jumped on the call, the only question was, when is Velocity coming live? When are you introducing Velocity? And guess what? We did a soft launch of Velocity in last 2.5 weeks, last 3 weeks of December. And let me tell you, ladies and gents, we made an absolute fortune in the month of December. Have a look in front of you on the screens. In the month of December, with Velocity, we made 99.35% profit. 99.35% profit. That's almost, so if you had like $1,000, your account is going from 1,000 to almost $9,935. Sorry, $1,935. If you have like $100,000 in Velocity, that's become almost $200,000 in one calendar month. That's the potential of Velocity. But getting back to the Velocity, let's go back on the previous couple of slides. Now, why Velocity? Now, because individuals, the members, have been monitoring the progress in our own accounts, the mine and Victor's accounts, they were blown away with the results. Bear in mind, ladies and gents, before I start talking more about Velocity, I want you to understand the sole purpose of us introducing Velocity. The goal of introducing Velocity is to help individuals flip their accounts as soon as possible, as soon as possible, so they can make profits from here and send that money to Elevate Wealth, so they can start making consistent cash flow from Elevate Wealth. So the goal is actually for individuals that can't have higher deposits in Elevate Wealth. They can, and they want to come in small. They can risk, because Velocity, by the way, ladies and gents, Elevate Wealth is not high risk. Elevate Wealth is low risk, low reward. I wouldn't say low reward. I will say low risk, but pretty decent reward. Because if a system is making you up to 100 to 200% a year, that's ridiculous amount of profits. But Velocity is high risk, high reward. With Velocity, your risk is 100%. Your risk is not 30%. So that's why I always say, if you don't have the risk appetite, don't get involved in Velocity. Yes, you can make 100% a month. You can make 200% a month. You can make perhaps 400% a month. You can make anything between 1,000 to 5,000% a year. But you're risking 100% of your capital with Velocity. So if you don't have the risk appetite, Velocity is not for you. Velocity is for individuals that have higher risk appetite. In Velocity, we focus on trading gold. That's why we call it the gold rush. Now, to access Velocity, again, the sole purpose of Velocity is for because with Elevate Wealth moving forward, with Elevate Wealth, the minimum amount is $1,000. That's the minimum one can start with. So what about individuals that don't have $1,000? So for those sort of individuals, we decided, let's create a system. And this was literally after every single member constantly wanted us to create a system for individuals that could somehow get started with lower funds as well. So that's why with Velocity, the minimum that one can start with is $200. That's the minimum that you can start with. So you can come in with as little as $200 and start making some serious amount of money from Velocity. But your goal of using Velocity should be that you can flip the money and get enough funds to be in Elevate Wealth. Now, another important thing is we had something called maximum balance of $2,000 in soft launch. And we have received hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails from our community asking us to remove the maximum balance limit. I'll let Victor cover this part rather than not what have we decided regarding the maximum balance, but I can assure you at the end of the presentation, he'll cover that part. And I can assure you, you're gonna like it because yes, the minimum is 200, but again, I'll let Victor cover because we have decided something after looking at all the emails I received from everyone in the community, basically. So moving forward, any profits that you make on Velocity, the performance fee on Velocity is 50%. So 50% goes to you. The other 50% is what you send to Growth Club at the end of each month. Right now, in the first week of first week of January, you will be manually sending us the performance fee. But most likely from the second week of January, the performance fee will be deducted automatically through our PAM system. So with that being said, ladies and gents, that's the third benefit. Now, what's possible? This is really gonna blow your mind with Velocity, guys. This is really gonna blow your mind with Velocity. In fact, I'm gonna let the genius himself talk this slide through to all of you, the individual who actually put these numbers together. So Victor, if you're there, bro, take it over from here and show our members what they see in front of the screen and what is possible with Velocity.
Okay, thank you very much, Cameron. Amazing presentation you've done so far. Thank you for breaking it down. It's so exciting to hear about Growthclub, and all the benefits and all the opportunities that we have therein. Now, for Velocity, we need to understand something, guys. Velocity is creating possibilities and not certainties. I said this last month for those of us who jumped on the soft launch call that we had, where I stated that the goal, like Cameron has also said, is to help you increase your balance, increase your trading capital. Guys, when you have some good amount of trading capital, making money from the financial markets is just next level. Yeah, and Velocity in its own is to help you create some massive possibilities, but not any certainty, because of course, like Cameron said again, we don't have certainties in the world of business or in the world of trading. Now let's look at the numbers together and let's see what is possible with the minimum amount of $200 and the maximum amount of $2,000. What's possible in just about 6 months, right? If you choose to use the law of compounding, right? And this is even after Growthclub charges have been deducted, right? So let's assume you come into Velocity with $2,000, right? And we make an average of, let's say, 100% a month. Now, the goal is from 100 to 400%. Last month, we barely even had any major trading done. I think we traded for less than half the month, but we were still able to hit almost 100%. Now, this year, 2 menial trading days, and we're up by 10 points, I think 10.4% from the last time I checked, in just 2 days where we actually did not really trade anything. Now, let's look at the numbers and imagine we hit another 100% for the next 6 months, not even higher than that. And we then charge a 50% performance fee. Even at that, you would be ending the end of the 6th month with some crazy amount of money. Now, let's look at the numbers. So let's say you start with $2,000, right, in your broker account or when you join the PAM. And we happen to achieve the goal, the very first month. So it means your 2,000 becomes 4,000. You pay Growthclub $1,000 in performance fees, and then you choose to compound. Guys, at the end of the 6th month, your 2,000, after paying all performance fees for every single month, would be a full profit of 20,000 extra dollars sitting in your broker account. That's what's possible with the velocity system. I like to talk about the doubles game. I tell people most times if you have $1,000, you are simply 10 doubles away from $1 million. Take your calculator when you're free and punch in the numbers. I'm sure you would understand what I mean by that, right? You are 10 doubles away from $1 million if you have $1,000. Now let's talk about those who might come in with lesser amounts. Let's say $200, right? Now with $200, you can 10x your profits in less than 6 months by following velocity. Now, the good thing about this is you can now put in more money into Elevate Wealth, like Cameron has said. You can now apply for the highest level of funding, and now nobody has the excuse of any high entry system into the Growth Club, because now you get access to making very good profits, right, within a short period of time with full control of your money. And the good thing is, this happens every single week. So even with the charges taken by Growth Club, with $200, you can 10x your income in about 6 months, which is extremely brilliant and interesting. Now, the flip side of things is, what if we do more than 100% a month? Which we most likely will do, but of course, we cannot guarantee that because this is the financial market. But what if we do more than that? It means the numbers can go even higher than where they are right now. So when we talk about the possibilities of velocity, we've spoken about this for the past, I think, 4 or 5 months, even during the journey to the pre-launch or the soft launch that we had last month. We've talked about the numbers. And for those of us who participated last month, you can see what is possible. You've experienced what we've done in just in fact, I think it's about 2.5 weeks of trading. We made about 99 point something percent. Think of what happens when the market is back. The festive seasons are done with. Everybody's back to work. The big banks are coming back into the market. There's major volatility because the goal of velocity is to ride the wave of volatility. It's to ride that wave and capture potential profits. And for those of us who are already a part of the system, I'm sure you already love this. Now, quick one. If you're currently using Velocity and you were part of the soft launch and you made some money, can you put some 777 on the comment section? You made some money last month, because for the new members, I want to make you know that this is not us just sharing, things that are not proven, right? If you made money from Velocity last month, drop some 777 on the comment section. Boom, that's a lot of sevens right there. That's a lot of sevens. So if you missed out on Velocity last month, not to worry. We're just getting started, right? You can come into the system and still profit from it. Now, I'm going to show you how you can participate in Velocity moving forward. Now, you don't need to always send an email to us, but until we have the PAM system fully available, and that's going to be from this new week, probably from latest by Wednesday or Thursday, we should have this page available for everybody. But prior to that, if you want to participate in Velocity, you can still send us the email, which is your pro account details. Make sure that you've gone into your Axie account. For those of us who have Axie accounts, go to your Axie account, create a pro account for yourself. If you're new to the club, what you want to do is log into the Growth Club platform, like you can see on the screen. Go to the access benefits, click on the get funding, and then create an account for yourself on Axie. Now, when Velocity goes 100% live this week, you would need to click on Velocity on the back office. And then you would want to create an account with our new broker that we're partnered with solely for Velocity. Now, understand that Velocity would be a PAM system and not a copy trading system like we have with our current system, which is Elevate Wealth. Now, I'm going to show a quick video, right, of what the Velocity page would look like and how you can access it moving forward. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now, and I'm going to share with us the video of what velocity, right, looks like and how you would be able to access this moving forward, right? So I'm just going to show you real quick and also give you a bit of an instance of the kind of questions you would be answering from the velocity page. Now, when you come on board, initially, you want to click on velocity right there, right? Once you do that, it's going to bring you to the qualification quiz center where you'll be asked 7 major questions. Now, because of the level of understanding that we want every single member to have, you won't be able to access the product if you don't provide the right answers to this qualification quiz. And it's simply just talking about the fact that you understand that velocity involves high risk and high reward, and also past performances do not guarantee future results, and so on and so forth. Now, if you're comfortable with that, you would be able to access the velocity page where you can create your account and trust us to give you access to tutorial. So if you're lost at any point in time, you can click on watch tutorial, right? So you can watch the tutorial and also get guided through how to get into the system without any hassle. Now, once you create your broker account, what you want to do is verify it and fund the account. Now, to join the PAM system, you would need to follow strategy on step 3, right? That's going to be the third way or the third step that you're going to take when you click on velocity in your members area. Now, understand that if you don't have an active Growth Club membership, you won't be able to access velocity. Now, Cameron also said something. We would be having automatically charge for the performance fees I think it's every Saturday or every Friday at the close of trading that week. And then you can keep your profits. For those of us who are going to refer members, great news. You're going to be making weekly commissions from the Growth Club charge, right? So every single time that your members make money and they pay us or we charge our performance fees, we're going to give you access to your own, commission every single week. So for those of us who are going to go out there and build some major business on velocity, you're going to be making yourself weekly income compared to the Elevate World system or the Get Funding system, which is just a once in a month income. So at the Growth Club now, we have weekly incomes and we have monthly incomes from 3 major opportunities that we currently run. If you're excited about these guys, can we give us some fire emojis on the comment section? Who's excited about velocity? Who's excited about what we have planned, what we have going on for 2025? Give me some fire emojis on the comment section. And then I'm going to go ahead and share with you what we have planned for those people who are actively committed to building the vision, the dream, and also achieving the goals that we've set together at the Growth Club. Give me some fire emojis on the comment section if you're excited about this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So it looks like we have so many people that are excited. I'm super excited about this as well. I can't wait for many people, right, to get involved in this and make a ton of money in the new year, right? So, like I said, when you go into the back office, you need to click on velocity, answer the questions, create your broker account and fund it, and then click follow strategy on step 3 to connect to what we have going with velocity. Now, for those of us who are going to be affiliates, 20% of the performance fee would be given to the direct referral of anybody that makes money from velocity. Now, let me make this very simple and clear so that we understand it. Let's imagine you invited me to velocity, right? And I put $1,000 in, right? Using the result of last month, for example, let's say I made an extra $1,000. I'm going to keep $500 of that, and I'm going to pay Growth Club 50% of that fee, which is an extra 500. Now, Growth Club is going to pay you 20% of 500, which is $100, right? So 20% of the performance fee will be given to the person who has directly enrolled someone into Growth Club and the person has participated in velocity. Now, it doesn't stop there, guys. We're going to also open up a profit global pool. So, Growth Club as a whole, as a company, are going to be giving out 10% of the cumulative profits every single month to our top recruiters. Now, when we mean our top recruiters, we're talking about those people who even invite people to Elevate Wealth. So it doesn't matter whether it's Velocity or Elevate Wealth. So far, you have someone who has put in funds into Elevate Wealth or Velocity, you can now qualify to share from the global profits made by Growth Club every single month. Now, this pool would be for just our top monthly recruiters, right? So you recruit someone to Growth Club, we are more than happy to give you an extra 10% of the profit that we made from the entire company, not just your team, right? But the entire company. Now, this is interesting, guys. If only one person achieves this feat in 1 month, guess what? The full 10% goes to that one person. I said something earlier. This year, we're going to go hard on compensating and rewarding those people that go all out to sell the vision and to also help us achieve the goals that we've set as a company. So if 2 people achieve the requirement, guess what? The 10% is split across the 2 people. If it's 10 people that achieve that goal, right, for the month, the 10 people get to share the 10% for that month. So it's more like a very healthy race to go out there and grab all of that 10% that will be available every single month for the top recruiters. Now, also understand that whenever you qualify for the pool, you earn from the next month's profit, right? Because you have a month to qualify for that pool. So every single person who qualifies for the pool, you earn from the next month's profitable profit pool that goes out to those people who are out there building the community with us. Now, what this does again is it gives you, as an affiliate of the club, an opportunity to make money from people that you don't even know exist in the Growth Club, right? So from every single person that we make a profit for, and we've gotten the performance fee, you get to get a cut sent to you at the end of that month. That's how exciting this particular opportunity is for those of us that will be a part of it. Now, let's wrap up the presentation real quick so we can give room for questions. Now, why do people choose us at Growth Club? Number one, with no knowledge or skill required, you can make money from the system. I'm sure all through the call tonight, all we've said from start to finish is the fact that you don't need to do anything to make money at the Growth Club. You only have one simple tax, and the tax is to buy a membership, fund your account, and you are good to go. Number two, right, is that it is fully non-custodian, right? It is fully non-custodian, meaning that even on the PAM system, right, on Velocity, you can choose to walk away without anybody's permission because we don't have access to your money. Which brings me to the third reason why people love us at Growth Club. There are no lock-in periods. So at any point in time, you can choose to exit the platform without any penalties. I'm going to say something. Last month or 2 months ago, we had a very major, a very first loss, right? For the first 16 months. A few members decided to withdraw their money. Guess what, guys? Nobody had to reach out to us to say, oh, hi, Victor, hi, Cameron, or hi, my sponsor, I want to take out my money. They just simply went into their accounts and took their money because we do not place any restrictions on access to your funds. People had emergencies last year and had to take their money out to solve their emergencies. Guess what? that money was readily available for them almost instantly, right? Because we don't take the money from anybody. Also, we are partnered with A-book regulated brokers. Our major broker partner is known as Axie Core Financial Service, right? Axie is also the official sponsor of Manchester City Football Club in England. They've also been in operation for over 17 years with multiple licenses globally, from the FSA to the FCA to the ASIC, to multiple licenses that would make you understand that you're dealing with a reputable system and a reputable broker. At Growth Club, any broker that we choose to affiliate with, we've done our due diligence and we are certain that they would not do anything to hurt our members because they have regulators constantly checking them every single month in, month out, right? We're also going to announce our new set of broker partners also for Velocity. So come next week, we'll also be announcing a new broker that we're partnering up with solely for the PAM system on Velocity. Now, the sixth reason why people like us at Growth Club, or why people love what we do, is because you know exactly the level of protection that you have from day one. Growth Club is one of the few businesses out there that you can check your risk and your reward from day one. So you can already put projections in place. You already know worst case and best case, which is what every major forward-thinking business has, right? So when you do your SWOT analysis, your potential, risk, your potential, strengths, weaknesses, the threats to the business, all of those things are things that you're exposed to at the very beginning. So you know the level of risk you are taking when you go for Elevate Wealth. You know the level of risk you are taking when you go for Velocity. You know what is possible with Elevate Wealth. You know what's possible with Velocity. All of these things are made very clear from inception, right? Now, you know the good thing, right? You can never lose more than what you're comfortable with. That's the good thing with the system. And even when we had our very first losing month last year, guess what? Nobody even lost half of the risk tolerance level that we put in place, right? It was 11% down, for majority of the members, right? And I don't think anybody even went close to 30% when we had a losing month. And guess what, guys? This month already, on Elevate Wealth, we're already up by 3.2% in just 2 trading days. So that's how interesting Growth Club can be for those of us who are looking to jump on board. Now, finally, the seventh reason why people love what we do at the Growth Club. Every single thing at this club is done in a very transparent fashion. When we're making money, everybody knows. When we make a loss, everybody knows. Nothing is done or hidden from our community. You can also verify every single thing that we do from a third-party audit platform called My FX Book. The links are on the members area in your back office and are also on the groups of the company. One of the major watchword of this company is to make sure that we are transparent, even in the good days and the bad days. Growth Club would never be a company that would not let you know when things are not going right. Growth Club upholds the deepest level of transparency. That's one thing that we're proud of, right? As a company, we would always keep you in the loop. We let even members that are new to the game, right, or to the conversation, or to the club, check out what we've done previously before making a decision. That's how a proper business should be done. And with this particular feature, I believe it makes what we do super, super exciting. Now, how do you get started with the Growth Club? Number one, you need to become a member of the club first. So you must buy yourself a membership, right? Then go for either Velocity or Get Funding, whichever one you want to go for, right? Create your broker account, fund your broker account. The good thing is with the brokers, you can fund with bank transfer, credit or debit card, or crypto, right? I highly recommend crypto because crypto, which is USDT, gets paid out in a couple of seconds anytime you make a withdrawal from your broker account. Now, you can also go in there and then connect to the strategies and then get into the process of getting funded and then start earning from the system. Now, how do you become a member of Growth Club? It's going to cost you $100 per year. So for those of us who were part of Growth Club last year, and those of us who spent a full year, you only paid $100, and we're able to make you some phenomenal profits, right? I know someone personally who did almost, if not more than $20,000 from our funded program last year alone, excluding the profits made on Elevate Wealth, right? Only for paying $100 for a whole year. Now, we only even put this charge just to make sure that people who are coming into this are serious with themselves, right? Because most of these funds that we actually charge also goes back to our affiliates, right? Now, for you to become an affiliate of the Growth Club to earn additional income, you need to pay a one-time $50 fee while purchasing your membership. So for affiliates, it's $150. For just regular members who don't want to say anything to anybody, it's $100 per year. Right now, for affiliates, what do you stand to get as an affiliate of Growth Club? Now, for every member you enroll or you introduce to Growth Club, we will give you 50% of the membership fee as a direct referral commission. So you invite someone to the club, they buy a membership, half of that money goes to you because you invited them. If they renew their membership the next year, 50% of that also comes back to you at the end of the new year. Now, for Elevate Wealth, you can monetize your network and earn up to 65% of the 35% charge that we actually collect as performance fee from our members. So it means that any member you introduce to the club, you can earn up to 10 levels on their fees paid to Growth Club on Elevate Wealth. So you earn 10% on level 1, 4% on level 2, you earn 3% on level 3, 2% on level 4, then 0.5 from level 5 to level 10. So you can make from your entire network on Elevate Wealth alone as one of the opportunities in Growth Club. But it doesn't stop there. You can also earn 10% of the profits made by your referrals on the funded program. One of our highest paid affiliate last year was able to make somewhere around, I think it was about almost $6,000, if I'm not mistaken, right? Almost $6,000 in about 5-6 months from the funded program, because she had invited a couple of folks to Growth Club and they had made money from the funded program. So 10% of the profit for the month goes to the affiliate after the member has paid us our performance fees. Now, what next? You can start growing your money today, get started, buy a membership, connect with one or all of the opportunities that exist in the Growth Club, and then you can begin an amazing 2025 towards achieving your financial goals with full control of your funds without any lock-in periods. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to also hand this over to Cameron again, so we can take some questions and answers, and we can wrap up the call for the night. Thank you, guys. Over to you, Cameron.
Thank you so much, Victor, for the wonderful second half of the presentation, guys. Guys, you've heard Victor go through the second half where he spoke about velocity, he spoke about the benefits, he spoke about the affiliate program side of things as well. So with that being said, guys, let us jump straight into the question answer sessions as well now. We can go straight into the question answer sessions. But before we do that, I think it wouldn't be fair to not give him the credit for the work that he's done. So guys, go in the chat box and type 777 so we can really recognize Victor for the efforts that he's put in to help us explain, help us understand how the trading system works. Just to be sure, guys, the velocity, that 20% profit that you see on the first level is from the performance fee. So whatever the performance fee is charged, from that performance fee, you get 20% of the profit on the first level. And then, of course, as long as you introduce 5+ members in the calendar month, you'll be able to benefit every single month from the entire company's profit, as long as you're referring 5 people in that calendar month. So for the following months, you benefit from the 5%. Okay, With that being said, guys, let us jump straight into the question answer sessions. We'll start right from the start, and I'll try to go through all the questions one by one. Okay, let's begin. So the first question I see Kawa Kantonoli. How can I withdraw from Growthclub remaining dollars? Because next time automatically fee will be deducted. We can withdraw anytime from Growthclub. Sorry, I don't understand. So what's the question in there? Yes, yes, you can withdraw anytime from Growthclub. But what's the question? Please elaborate your question, Khalid. Thank you. Next question is, please, for those who participated in the soft launch, do we still need to sign up when Velocity goes live on Growthclub website? So, Victor, would you like to answer that question?
Yeah, so you're not signing up because you already have access to the membership page. But when Velocity goes live as an opportunity, yes, you would need to create the broker account for the Palm system.
Yeah,
But we'll put out the info for that when that goes live. But for now, because we want people to still benefit
yeah.
while we are done with the paperwork with the new brokers, right? We don't want people to just not access the opportunity at the time. So once we go live with that palm,
Mhm.
everyone will have to move into the palm so that things can run very smoothly. Now, interestingly, Camera, I forgot to say this. A few people that went to the soft launch have still not paid their performance fees till today, right? And this is one thing that we're trying to also tackle: people not paying performance fees. And I think that's going to come to an end when we go into, you know, um,
Yeah,
velocity. And
yeah.
guys, if you have team members who point into velocity and did not pay performance fees, please reach out to them, double check, so that they don't also stunt, the activities of what we have going on with velocity. Over to
So
you, Cameron.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Victor. So yeah, bro, to answer your question, with lastly, for now, you don't need to do anything as long as you're already part of Velocity. If you're not part of Velocity, just send us an email and we'll get you connected. But from next week onwards, when the PAM system is live, then yes, everyone that's part of Velocity alongside new members will simply create an account with a new broker with the PAM system, and they will be connected with our trading system where their performance fee will be charged automatically. So they won't have to pay performance fee manually at the end of each week. This is awesome. I feel so excited about this. Thank you for that. With your illustration of compounding effect in velocity, does it mean we can trade? Yes. Actually, that's another question. Michael, that's a good question. So we had a limit of $2,000, maximum $2,000 limit with Velocity last month in the soft launch. But a lot of members has reached out to us and they wanted us to remove this restriction because they understand the risk. Plus, they'll be signing up the sort of qualification form, which will actually highlight the risks again. So we have decided to take out this maximum of 2,000 limit. So rather with compounding or without compounding, moving forward, people will be able to trade with more than $2,000. There is no
So,
maximum.
so far they're comfortable with it, Cameron, because
Yes,
it's based
yeah,
off your evolution.
of course. So far you're comfortable with it. But if you ask me, if you ask Victor, we will always tell you to put 80% of your funds in Elevate Wealth and 20% or 10% in Velocity. That's what we'll suggest. So that way you can maximize for both systems. We can't start Velocity till next week. So no, Trisha, that's not the case. You can start Velocity from you can start Velocity from this Monday. All you have to do is sign up with XE from your back office, create a Fundia Pro account, and email us your MT4 login details with your name from your registered email address within the Growthclub, and your account will be connected. If you send that us today, it'll be connected tomorrow. If you send us those details tomorrow, it'll be collected on Monday. So yeah, you can still connect with Velocity. But the PAM system will start from the following week where the performance fee will be charged automatically. So anyone starting this week will have to pay us performance fee, will pay us performance fee manually, basically. What happens when our capital is affected on velocity? Can we still continue with the remaining balance? Yes, absolutely. You can still continue. Let's assume if you start when you had a losing trade and you go below the minimum criteria, it will still continue to trade as long as you have funds in that account. Okay. Moving forward, is there any other questions? Okay, let's see. Awesome presentation, Victor. Absolutely phenomenal presentation. Amjad is asking, how likely is a fund likely to lose 100% on velocity? And if it's a bad trade, it's no one's going to lose 100% of their funds in one trade. Of course not. But it's possible. That's why we have the risk there. How much was the highest drawdown we have had with velocity so far? I think about 18, 19%. But we don't want to speculate on this, and we don't want to give people a chance to not think there's still a high risk. Yes, we wouldn't never want that to happen. We wouldn't even want people to lose 50%, let alone losing 100%. We wouldn't even want people to lose 30%, but there is risk of people losing 100% of their funds with velocity. So that's why we always like to mention that in the presentation. How can I withdraw from Growthclub remaining dollars? Because next time automatic fee will be. Bro, you just copied and pasted the same thing. Can you please explain? Can you please like elaborate? What's your question? How can you withdraw from Growthclub? If you have any commissions in Growthclub, you simply log into your Growthclub, add your wallet address of Sol, and
Let me do a quick illustration, Cameron, for this person. So I think it's Khalid, right?
no, I don't think he's got money in Growthclub. He's got money in XC account. So if you have money in your XC account, so if you have the money in your Growthclub, Victor's going to show you how to withdraw from the Growthclub. In fact, I'll let Victor show that first, and then I'll go on the XC side. Go on, Victor.
Okay, so it's pretty simple here. Just come to your wallet, right? Click on withdraw, and you'd see you can just fill in all of this, right? You get the code sent to your email to confirm the withdrawal, and then that's all. And then the withdrawal will be processed on the next payment date. You can see the next payment date right now is about the 7th of January. So we make commissions payments to our members on the 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th of every month. And that will always, pop up in the back office. But always ensure that you add your wallet address. Put in the right wallet address. We expect our members to put in a USDT Sol address because of the cheap fees, right? So that's what you put in there. And then on the processing day, that will be sent to you, right? That's if you've made a commission and you want to withdraw the commission from Growthclub.
Okay, Victor, can you also show them, bro, how to add the wallet address?
Okay, so just simply come to your profile here, and you can see Sol USDT wallet address. In fact, if you're a new member, it will tell you to go to profile. It will prompt you here that you can click that and then to bring you here. But you can come to your profile and then just add your payment wallet address in there, and then you are good to go, right?
Guys, it actually says there Sol USDT. So make sure you have Sol USDT address that you put in there. So Kawa, that's how you withdraw commissions from Growthclub. If you have any money in XC, remember, if you have any money in XC, then you're not withdrawing from Growthclub. Growthclub is a different company. XC is a separate broker. So then you simply log into the XC website and you can withdraw from there. And Kawa, I think you're one of those members who haven't paid our performance fee from last month. So I think you need to log into your XC account and then withdraw the profits that you've made and simply log in using MT4 number and password. Once you log in, click on withdraw funds. It'll send you money back to the same method you deposited. Put the amount in, of course, and it'll send you money back to the method you deposited. And then simply send us our performance fee from there. Okay. Moving, I hope that your question has been answered. If it hasn't been answered, please make sure you ask again. Okay, next is Alex. My question is 150 affiliate fee is different from funding my account? Yes, absolutely. That's different. That is to give you access to the club. Funding your account, you can fund your account with a minimum of $200 with Velocity and a minimum of $1,000 with Elevate Wealth. I'm registered on the platform but has no active account. That's correct. So to have an active account, to actually access the link to create your broker account, you need to become a member or an affiliate. So if you become a member, you pay $100 because to become a member, we give you access to a back office that you just saw here. This back office costs a lot of money to maintain these sort of back offices. So obviously you're paying us $100. From $100, $50 goes to the upline sponsor, and the other $50 goes for the development of the system that we have. Next question is Temur Alim is asking, can I use any broker? Very good question. No, you cannot use any broker. If you're using Elevate Wealth, then you're going to be using XC. And if you're using Velocity, then, well, right now, it doesn't matter if you use Elevate Wealth or Velocity, you're going to be using XC, XC Traders. That's the broker that you'll be using. For
And
current,
you need to go into your account and create the Axie from this point. That's another important thing,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
that's guys. Some of you might not be connected and will not be connected with trading even after you fund it because you have not used the links in your back office to create your accounts. So you have to make sure that you go on, click on get funding, and click on create account. By the way, every single step of this process has got video. So you just click on watch tutorial here, and it'll show you how to create your account and everything along those lines. And your upline should and would help you to set up your account anyways and provide you these basic trainings. The person who's invited you on this call. Um, for current members who intend to get people into Velocity, do they have to change their accounts into an Yes, you simply become an affiliate by paying a $50 one-off charge, and then you can start referring people from into Velocity, and you can make 20% of the performance fee from every single person you directly sponsor. And of course, if you sponsor more than 5 people in the calendar month, whatever profit the company makes in the following month, you get a share of 10% coming to you for the following month, basically. I'm really interested in the funding program. Please kindly share the recording. Sure, we'll have uh, correct me if I'm wrong, Victor, but the recordings of these calls are usually available in the WhatsApp and Telegram group before
Yeah, and YouTube.
and YouTube before the start of the new week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So by Sunday evening, this should be available in the groups for you guys to go through.
Okay.
Uh,
So also for those who are not on the groups, you just come here and click these icons to join. So this is
yeah,
how you can connect to the groups. Join the WhatsApp group. This is the most functional of them. Also,
yes.
Instagram is very functional. Then starting from this year, our Telegram group will also get very functional. So you can join all three and stay connected.
It's very important you join these groups, guys, because that's where you find out about Zoom calls, about updates, weekly updates, and any new thing that we're bringing in as well. Mike is saying members can be irresponsible. Why not pay your performance fee? I know, Mike. It can be quite frustrating at times when your trading team works as hard as our trading team does, and then when certain members don't take performance fee seriously. But that will be resolved from this month onwards because we're going to be taking strict actions moving forward. For velocity, it'll be deducted automatically from the second week onwards. And for Elevate Wealth, we will simply be disconnecting members and banning them from the system. So that should help as well. What if I introduce people to Growth Club and not an affiliate? What will I still benefit anything? Yes, if you're not an affiliate and if you refer people to Growth Club, we will definitely pray for you and we will be grateful for you. Uh, that's all I can say. You have to become an affiliate in order for you to benefit. Sorry, that was just a joke. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't control myself with that one. But yeah, you simply pay like a $50 extra and like you can benefit and you can make ridiculous amount of money from the affiliate system. Um, so yeah, I'm one of in my opinion, that you guys should renegotiate your deal with XC as regards to performance fee on both Elevate Wealth and Velocity. I mean, instead of waiting for Elevate Wealth users to pay performance fee, it should be automatically withdrawn from the account. Do you know, Stan? That's a very good suggestion you have, and that's why for moving from the second week of Jan, the way we are creating our system for velocity, the performance fee will be deducted automatically. We can, to be honest, if we want, we can still choose to have an automatic system for Elevate Wealth as well. But the reason we don't want to do that is because that way will restrict us from the funding. So people will not be able to get funding. So like there are certain terms and conditions that we have to follow with the funded program. So that's why we want people to benefit from the funding in Elevate Wealth. That's why we're not doing automatic system on that side. And we're just trusting our members to pay the performance fee. But like I said, there's always a time when you have to push, when you have to kind of really stop taking people taking your business for granted. So like I said, we have decided from this month onwards, any due performance fee, anyone that hasn't paid by the third or the fourth of the month, we'll simply disconnect this them from the system, and we will stop their perform like we'll block their membership basically. Okay, Leroy, thank you, Leroy. I would love, thank you for reminder. Leroy, do me a favor, please drop me a message in my WhatsApp so I can send you the email that you need to send to XC. And guys, another important thing, if you already have an XC account, and it's possible some of you might have, there is a solution around that as well. You just have to let us know, and we will actually send you an email that you have to send to our account manager. And as long as you send that to our account manager, 9 out of 10 times we'll be able to get you started with XC, even if you already had an account with XC.
Well,
Please do.
one of the best ways, Cameron. Also, sorry, I just remembered something that I think we should address also. If you
Sure.
have an issue or you want to get answers to a question, you please always use the help center or the chat
Yes.
box. Yeah, this is very important, guys. We have a full support team that gets paid every month, right, for this. So anytime you have any issue, guys, feel free. Use the chat system or go to help center. Help center will ask you to create an email. So you can also just click this, write the subject of the email, put in the message, send it, right? This is to send us an email. To get live text or live chat, come here, right, and start the chat. Yeah, just start a chat and say hi, ask any question. You know, we have this AI that can, tell you just about anything. I can say, tell me about velocity. It's going to give you an answer real quick, right? Tell me about funded program. So for those of us who are new and interested in funded program, come and text the AI system. Any question that this AI cannot answer, right? It will direct the question to one of our support team members, and the support team member would answer that question. So you can see this is velocity right here. Can you see? Boom. It's told you about velocity real quick. Can you see it right there? So if you have any questions, you can say, tell me about funded program, right? I can put that on the chat. Tell me about funded program, right? And the system would answer all of your questions. Any question that cannot be answered, an active support client or staff would actually reach out to you and answer all of those questions, right? So if you don't get an answer from us within 24 hours, or just reach out to us via email. Just come in here, put in the subject, put in the body of the mail. For example, if you want to join the pre-launch the soft launch of Velocity, just come to Help Center, click on this icon here, send us your Axie Pro account details, your account number, the trading account password, the server number, and click on send. We'll get the email and we'll connect you as soon as possible. I hope this also helps out, Cameron. I just
Thank
had to bring it up.
thank you for bringing that up, guys. Like sometimes you'll reach out to me and Victor, and by the way, I'm not a tech savvy at all. So the way that this works is if you follow the protocol that Victor have just mentioned, you go direct to the source. You go direct to individuals that actually deal with this on day-to-day basis. If you come to me, I still have to go to them. So over here, you're just like kind of skipping certain steps. So it's better to kind of go in your back office, click on Help Center, or go to the website and click on Chat Now. I hope that helps. Okay, let's move forward with the questions. How do I fund my XC account? Very simple. There is a video. Simply click on GAF funding. First, create account. Next to create account, there's a video tutorial that you can watch. Once you've done that, you simply log in, and then there's a next step, which is where you need to log in. Axie will send you the MT4 login details. Again, there's a video tutorial available in the Gap funding page. So if you're already a member, if you're a paid member, you'll be able to get access to those video tutorials, basically. And I've actually made a video myself as well on the YouTube. I'll send that in the groups again.
Quick one, Cameron. Quick one. For those members who are going to fund their Axie, if you want to verify that you funded your Axie and you've put in the right details, yeah, whenever you put in your details in here, you can see it says, let me clear this 1 second. It says account number, password, server number, right? So just come here and select your server number. Once you save it on your homepage, it's going to show you what your balance is in your broker account. So if you come here, you can see your balance. in
Yes.
your broker account. So for those of us who are coming into the funded program, right, a way to verify if you've actually put money in the right account is to ensure that you check what your balance is up here. On the back office is to show you what your balance is. This is my test account for the company, so I don't have any accounts connected here. But if you connect the right account, you will see your balance here. Once there's a trade running, you will see your floating profit or loss, right? And also your equity. Then also your monthly gain will be recorded in your back office as well. Now, when we launch Velocity officially, you would also have another same tab like this. Yeah, so you want to ensure that when you have the new broker coming, create the new broker with the same email you have on Growth Club so that we can link your account to your broker account in a new broker. Because once you fund your account to connect in Velocity, you'll be able to switch from Elevate Wealth and Velocity to see what your balance or your equity is from your Growth Club platform without having to go into your Growth Club, your broker account all the time. So please, once you fill this, verify by coming to your dashboard to check what your balance is on the overview page. Over to you, Cameron.
Thank you for that. Okay, guys, someone asked how the video of how to fund your XE account. I've just sent the link in the chat box, so that should answer your question. This video will show you how to deposit money into your XE account. That should, I think, who was that question from? The question. Okay. Let me see. True, I need a video on how to. Yeah, I think that was Fami. So Fami, that I think this video should help you, and it'll show you how to fund your XE account. Please watch the video. It's pretty straightforward and simple. You have to emphasize the withdrawal address should be Solana. Absolutely, Samuel. The withdrawal address should be Solana, guys, but it says on that wallet as well. It says Sol USDT, folks. So please make sure that you add Solana address in your back office for the commission withdrawals. Um, Coach is saying XC isn't USA friendly. You are right. XC is not USA friendly, and we are working on finding brokers.
But there's a way, folks in the US. I know a couple of folks in the US. If you have anybody outside the US
If
that
you
you
have like a dual
trust,
nationality, if you have like a dual nationality, you can use that other second citizenship to get an XC account. But if you don't, then you just kind of have to wait till we get you a different broker, or just like reach out to us and we'll find a solution for you individually. I missed the answer of my question for us down soft launch. Do we still need to sign up on the Velocity website? So for those who are already the members, for now you don't have to do anything. When the PAM system is live, then yes, you'll have to create a new account with a different broker. After
the question, Cameron, I think we skipped one question. Mr. Awokola was saying something about the fees. So we use an automated payment system to confirm deposits. So what you want to do is select better chains. For example, if you use TRC20 as a deposit system, you probably be paying somewhere around $5 to $6, extra as a charge, because of course that system will charge you for using it as a member of the club. So I highly recommend you deposit with Solana or BSC. The platform has multiple ways where you can pay money into your membership, or put money into your membership or top up your wallet towards paying fees, right? So if you come into the wallet and you want to top up, right? Let's say you want to use you want to put $100 into that and click on pay. There are multiple ways to do that. TRC20 is the most expensive right now. It's charging somewhere around $2, or probably sometimes somewhere around $6, $7 sometimes.
Yeah.
So use Sol or you use BSC. BSC is the cheapest. I think BSC charges about 8 cents.
Wow.
I think it's about 8 cents. So you can see, or maybe $2 actually is what BSC charges in total. So please ensure that you use the right payment system so that you can save yourself on fees.
And another thing is, remember, these charges are not from Growthclub. These charges are from the blockchains that you're using. So we can only suggest you what the best ones to go for, which for now, like Victor said, is BSC, which is that Binance blockchain.
Binance Smart Chain, yes.
So Binance Smart Chain and Sol Smart Chain are the best ones to go for. Anyways, let's continue with the questions. Michael is saying, please do a quick recap on the commission for affiliate on Velocity. Can we earn up to 10 levels? No. Okay, thank you, Michael. So on Velocity, you earn one level, which is direct first level. You make 20% of the performance fee on every single person you directly sponsor. So you earn first level commissions on Velocity. On top of this, if you have referred more than five people in the calendar month, you will be able to benefit from the 10% of the company's global profit for the following month. So let's assume in January you refer five members to Velocity. From those five members, you'll continue to make every single month religiously. In fact, every single week, you'll be making a profit share of them. But now for the month of February, whatever profit the Growth Club makes in February, 10% of that gets sent into the pool. And let's assume hypothetical example, just an hypothetical example. If Growth Club is to make $100,000 from the performance fee of Velocity, 10% of that is 10,000, and you get what you call it, share of that 10,000. So if there's 10 people in that pool, all of you get $1,000 for that month. Same thing for the following month. If you refer five people, same system applies for the following month as well. So this is a way we found a way where we want to incentivize people that are more active as compared to people that are just sitting there stagnant. Is there a possibility that my XC Select account may not take the required number of unique trades and profit within the number of days required to move up in funding? Is there a possibility that my XC... Right now, I don't think so. The way we are trading, everyone will get 20 unique trades with the new trading strategy that we have started implementing. But if it happens to be the case, it's not a problem. You can next month you can qualify.
One more thing, Cameron. I think most people do not even take step 3 into consideration, because if you've gotten into the next step, you want to ensure that you come into your back office and fill this up. Axel will send an internally generated password. So you need to ensure that when you get into your 5K funding, you do this part, because many people don't do this part. So we can also help you monitor the
trades within a month. If they don't qualify, it doesn't mean that they have to do it in a month. They can do it. Month is not like a if they're to do that in a week, they'll qualify for that stage in a week. If they do that in 5 weeks, they qualify in 5 weeks. So yeah, even if it takes longer, it's not a problem. You will still qualify. There is no maximum time limit. In fact, there's no minimum time limit or maximum time limit for this criteria. After my registration and account funding, will I be doing trading on daily basis? Thank you, Hannah. You've already answered that question for us. No, you will not be copying any signals, or you'll not be doing any trades. It was all done automatically for you. Okay, I think there's one more question that was the last one that I missed. So yeah, guys, if you're from US, if you have dual citizenships, you can use your other citizenship to create your XC accounts right now. Besides the visual address, that's done. I need a video, that's done. I think all the questions are done. Forget to send me an email. Yeah, all the questions are done. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for being on the call. For those of you that are new here and here for the first time, please, I know this can be a lot of information for the beginners, but in a nutshell, you simply need to create a Growth Club account, get your Growth Club membership, fund your broker account, and that's it. You're good to go. You don't have to do anything after that. With that being said, if you're new here for the first time, please go back to the person who's invited you here. They will show you the next step. They'll provide you the links to get started, and then they'll provide you all the training that you require. Simply get started with Growth Club and make 2025 a year of luxury, abundance, and freedom for yourself and your family. And for those of you that are existing members, continue enjoying and benefiting from the profits. And if you decide to refer and promote, continue benefiting from the affiliate program, and now also from the global profit pool of Growth Club. With that being said, thank you very much once again for everyone. We will see you again on our next call next Saturday at 6 p.m. UK time. Good night and have a lovely rest of the weekend. Take care, guys.
Bye, everybody.